Hey Catherine, here's your evening stretches. So I'm not going to do the forward bend standing since you've been doing those all day. So instead we'll just stretch the neck out a little bit here so you can sit however it's comfortable. And then take your chin into the chest, stretch your neck and breathe. And then you're just going to take your head side to side a little bit. Breathing. Let's go 3 times to each side. And then settle into the middle. Take a few deep breaths here. And then gently lift the chin. Engage your core muscles to lift the chin. All right, and then we're going to lay on the back. We're going to start with knees into the chest to start. I'm going to make sure I'm following the email I sent you. So we're going to pull the knees in. Apanasana here. Okay. Right foot on the floor. We're going to bring the left leg across for a full twist. If you like, Catherine, you can push your hips over to the left first and then pull the knee across. A lot of people like that. The left arm is going to come out with the palm up. You're going to stay for just 10 breaths here. Counting your breaths. I'll try and keep you entertained as we're here. What you're going to try to do now is pull the breath deeper into the lung. And exhale completely. Pull the next breath deep down into the bottom of the lung. On the left side. Exhale completely. This is about the 5th breath here. Exhale. Keep that breathing going, but now just take your attention into your back. You're just noticing your back as it starts to stretch and open. Breathing. But noticing the angles here of the shoulder, the back, the hip, and the knee. So the pose here really reflects a position of the body that you want to keep for the rest of your life. The openness in the back, the openness of the chest and the shoulders. Let's stay for one more breath. Exhale it out. All right. Use your abdominal muscles. Pull the legs back in. You can just kind of roll to the center. So you're trying to quiet your nervous system at this point, not excite it. So you want to keep things really low key, really soft. Take the right knee in. And here I even do this. I push my hips over to the right a little bit, and then I pull the knee across. And then extend your left or your right arm out. Settle into your breath. Make sure your hand on the leg is relaxed so it's not gripping. And now we'll start to deepen your breath. We're going to stay here for about 8 more breaths, so 10 on each side. So drawing the breath deeper down into the bottom of the lung. Exhale completely. And when you breathe in again, draw the breath down. Let the rib cage move. This will feel really good after you take your vest off at the end of the day to really let your rib cage move again. So let it expand and condense. And really a natural movement of the rib cage. And it probably gets a little bit restricted with the vest that you wear. Now keep the breathing going, but take your attention into your back. So just let your brain start to memorize the shape of the form. This is something that you want for the rest of your life. You don't want to be restricted in your movement. And the little back bending is really good for the back. Let's stay for about 3 more breaths, breathing nice and deep. When you're ready to come come back, you're probably starting to feel pretty relaxed. You want to keep that at bedtime. So you want to just roll back to the middle and bring your knees in, nice and gentle. And then we're going to put the feet on the floor, feet wide and knees wide. Depending on how you feel, you can let the arms rest overhead. We're going to take both knees over to the right. With control, moving slowly up through the center and over to the left. Breathing. So if you can breathe in to come to the middle and then breathe out as you take the legs over to the side. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in through the middle. And one more time to the second side. Come up into the middle, walk your feet in, and bring your hands to rest on your abdomen. Just take a breath here. Okay, so recline pigeon is what we're doing next. We're going to start on your right side. So you're going to walk your left foot away from you a little bit, and then take your right foot over your left knee. And you're just going to stay here. Use your right hand to just very, very gently keep the hip opening. Breathe. The rest of your body here just relaxes. Just really relax everything and breathe deeply. And this will help that muscle start to relax and let some of the connective tissue that's formed, some scar tissue, start to unravel a little bit. It's going to take a while, but it's worth it. It's worth it that it takes a while. It didn't happen overnight, so it's not going to unravel overnight. So just stay with it, learn to love it, just enjoy this time. Breathe. All right. So now you're going to take your right foot off your left knee. Take a second here. And then take your left foot over your right knee. So this one's more open, so you can walk your foot in toward you. Left hand stays on the leg and just gently ask that hip to relax out. And breathe and relax. You can close your eyes. So what your left hip is doing here is primarily the piriformis muscle, but there's other muscles too. Is stretching from your sacrum out to the greater trochanter of your leg bone, the top of your femur bone. What it's doing on the left side, your right side wants to do too. So just relax and notice what you have on your left side. We're going to ask the right side to look at matching the left side over time. And then we're gently going to come out, place both feet on the floor, and just take a moment here. All right, we're going to do the right side again. So walk your left foot away and take your right ankle over your left knee. And then you're just going to come back to this one. Hopefully the second time as you go through these, the second time gets a little bit easier. We're creating a new set point in this hip, Catherine. So over time, I know it feels like a rubber band and everything goes back, but over time you create a new set point for this muscle and for this hip to open. So just look forward to that. It'll happen. Breathe, relax. And then we'll practice here just letting go of the day as much as you can, not going back over the day's events, but allowing the day to become part of the past. A couple more breaths here. All right, very very gently release out. Pull both knees back in. And relax. Take a couple deep breaths here. All right, we're going to put the feet on the floor. You can roll to one side to sit up. You can come onto your left side if you like. Come on up. All right, we're going to take this bolster. So you're going to take whatever pillow you have at home. It's basically about this height. Put it right against your sacrum. As you come back, Catherine, make sure your feet are on the floor. So don't ever come back with your feet together. You'll hurt your groin muscles. So you're just going to roll back, easy breathing. And then you can keep feet on the floor, or you can bring the soles of the feet together. And I'll show you how to use a blanket. So you support it all the way through. You don't want to do this without a blanket. And then let your arms open with the palms up, and that'll rotate the head of your arm bone. And then you're just going to be here for about 30 breaths, maybe a minute or so. Breathing in and breathing out. You just let yourself relax, and I'll watch the time. I'll just watch the time for you. I'll hold the pose with you, breathing in and breathing out. Don't even worry about the number of breaths you're taking. Don't worry about anything. That's why I'm here on your phone. I'll mind the time. Just relax. This is where the body starts to heal and recover itself. You won't hear this from very many people, but your body has a lot of mechanisms to self-heal, self-recover. It takes a little time. It takes attention. It takes some relaxing. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and breathe out. All right, we'll slowly start to deepen the breath. And if you have your feet together, your knees up, then you'll reach down and lift your legs up with your arms. Plant your feet on the floor. And then we're gently going to roll off the bolster. So you kind of shift your hips to the side, roll off. And then you can use your arms to gently sit up. And there, you're all done. You might want to take the neck in again. And it's off to sleepy land for you. All right, so sweet dreams, sleep well, and I'll see you soon.